American slang words, and Google will tell you. Google will tell you. Have you ever taken probiotics? No, I haven't. How about beer? Bear? Bear? I don't eat bears. So I can't say that I eat bears. I can't say that I eat bears. So I don't know if, I don't think people eat bears. So does ChatGPT offer the right natural sentences in English? You can try it. Maybe it does. I can't speak for ChatGPT. I don't know. I use ChatGPT a lot, so I have no problems with it. So maybe it does. I don't know. That's a good question. You can ask ChatGPT that question. See what see what it says. He or she. I don't know if it's a he or she, but you can ask ChatGPT that question. Dear ChatGPT, do you offer the right natural sentences in English? See what ChatGPT tells you. So thanks so much for joining us tonight, everybody. It's almost 9 p.m. I started this live stream a little bit early. When to sleep is considered to be a healthy time. That depends on that depends on the people. Some people sleep early. Some people sleep early, meaning they sleep at maybe early in the evening. Some people like to stay up late. So everybody has different habits. Everybody has a different lifestyle. So, depends on the person. I sleep late. Do you think beer is healthy? No, beer is not healthy. Why you decided to move to China? I moved to China because of my job. So I moved to China because of my job. Beer is not healthy for you. What else? Any other questions? Yeah, you whatever you feel, whatever you feel is enough sleep is right for you. Everybody has different sleep habits, so we're all different. So the amount of time that I sleep is probably different from the amount of time that you sleep. So it all depends. How can I speak as clearly as you do? Practice, practice, practice. If you want to speak clear, if you want to improve your pronunciation, practice, practice, practice as often as possible. Do you think consuming alcohol in moderation is healthy? For some people, maybe it is. For some people, maybe it's not. For me, it's okay. For me, it's okay. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much, Peter, for your gifts. Thanks for joining us tonight. Fluke, thank you also. Yes, we did start a little bit early tonight because I got home. I got home a little bit early, so I started a little bit early. What's your favorite novelist? I don't really have one. I don't have a favorite novelist because I'm not a huge. I don't have a lot of time to read books, so I'm not. I'm not an avid book reader, so I don't have any favorite authors or any favorite authors or writers. So anyway, can you crazy boy such sentence can put in jail nowadays? What's the topic? Do you have shock culture in China? Culture shock? Yeah, I experienced culture shock when I first moved here. Yeah, when I first moved here, I experienced culture shock. What's the topic? If you look in the top of the screen up here, you can see the topic. If you look on the top of the screen, you can see the topic. The topic in all live streams is displayed at the top of the screen. Or before you join the live stream, I think you can see what the topic is before you join the live stream. So, how do you keep so humble and gentle all the time? The emotion control is crucial. Yeah, you're right. coffee host. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, everybody. It is Starbucks night tonight. Starbucks coffee night. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to all of you for your gifts. I do appreciate that. Today is Wednesday. I hope you all had a great day. Yes, I did start the live stream a little bit early tonight because I got home early. So I decided, what the heck? I'm going to start the live stream, get it going, have some conversations, and then we'll get started. Do you think reading article is useful? Yeah, anything you like to read, whether you like to read articles, whether you like to read books, it's your choice. Yeah, your choice. So, whatever you like to read. If you like to read books, great. If you like to read articles, no problem. When does the MIC Connect start? I'm not really sure what that question means. When does the MIC? I'm not sure what that question means. I can't. I don't know what I don't know what you're asking. When does the MIC Connect start? Interesting question. So one last introduction. One last introduction before I get started tonight. My name is Todd. I am streaming from Beijing, China. I come from the United States of America, and but I've lived in Beijing now for 13 years. I moved here in 2011. I moved here. Why did I move to China? Because my boss at that time, he's not my boss now, but at that time, my boss asked me to move to China to help him. So I did. So I don't know. I haven't typed sentence. What's the topic? Yeah. Anyway, so I moved to China because my boss asked me to, and to help him start his company here in Beijing. So I guess he wants to know when the live stream interaction. Huh. Okay. Pretty soon. Pretty soon. Yeah. So the weather in Beijing is hot and blue skies today. Very beautiful, sunny, and hot. It's a typical summer day here in Beijing. So, yes, I do come from the United States, but I've lived in Beijing 13 years. I don't teach English, and I don't speak Chinese. I can only speak English, that's it. I learned Spanish many, many years ago when I was in college, but I never used Spanish, so I don't speak Spanish now. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Yeah, good evening, Alina. Welcome. Hello. I hope you all had a great day and you're looking forward to a fantastic live stream tonight. If you have questions, you can type them in. If you ask me some questions and I didn't answer your question, good evening, Lorena. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, Todd.
Hey, how are we doing tonight?
Very good. I'm a few minutes later. When I turn on my phone, wow, your live stream has begun already for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Because I just lay on my sofa.
Okay. Yeah,
uh,
I started about 30 minutes early.
oh,
Yeah,
good,
about
good.
8:30. Yeah, I got home earlier tonight, so I thought I might as well start the live stream early because I that way maybe we could get started earlier.
Okay. Today I'm happy because I have the very relaxed day in the
Wow.
afternoon. Also, the rain off and on, but
Oh,
not
still
all
off and
time
on.
the rain. So I still go out for work and had a relaxing time at Luckin Cafe in the
Good.
afternoon.
Did you so you had a cup of Americano today, or did you have some flavored coffee?
Mm, Americano,
Okay.
yeah, because
Okay.
they give us a Cooper. about
Oh, you get a
movie.
okay. So you get a discount.
A discount. Yeah,
Okay. So
very
so how
good.
much? How
Mm.
how much does it cost for a cup of Americano?
99 RMB for a cup of
Okay,
Americano.
nine
Yeah.
ninety nine.
No. 9.9.
Yeah,
Uh,
9.99. Almost 10.
Almost 10. Yeah,
Yeah, almost 10 RMB for a cup
it's
of.
cheaper than the KFC.
Sure, it's cheaper
Yeah,
than most coffee shops.
yeah, most coffee shop. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So was it busy? Was it busy there?
Uh, the clerk are busy, but
Oh, okay.
in the Luckin Coffee, no, a
Not
few
busy.
people there. Uh,
Okay,
Most are taking away.
okay,
The deliver from the Meituan go out,
okay,
takes the knocker away and out immediately,
okay.
very quick. Yeah.
Lo-
uh,
lots of deliveries.
yeah, lot of deliveries.
Great.
Okay. Our topic for tonight's live stream: healthy lifestyle. In fact, you give us a few articles about this. Give us a
Yeah,
detail. Give us a completely tips of how to deal with our
yeah,
healthy lifestyle.
yeah,
Let's discuss different thoughts or ideas of maintaining healthy lifestyle, such as diet, exercise, and mental health. The three factors are very important. Yeah,
yeah.
we have to pay more attention, but different with people. Some
Mm-hmm.
people did not has a diet. For me, I
Yeah,
don't care what I eat because I never
yeah.
get fat. I never get
Yeah.
overweight.
Sure.
But the exercise for me is important. But
Uh-huh.
sometimes I'm lazy. Sometimes due to I have some healthy problems, I can't
Yeah.
do some strong exercises. Yeah,
Right.
I
Yeah.
just
Just
doing some
do
uh,
some stretches.
stresses
Yeah,
and
those are called stretches.
slow jogging in our community, and
Okay,
not
good.
running. Not
Right.
There is a uh, mini, maybe I can say
Gym.
mini gym at our
Outdoor.
this district in
Yeah, it's like an outdoor gym.
or outdoor gym. A few
Yeah.
equipments there.
Uh-huh.
But I don't do that because it's for me it's a little stronger for me.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I think
Not
a lot of the communities in China have those outdoor gyms.
okay.
Very common.
Next is the happiness. Oh, very interesting. I enjoy it, and I have always the same opinion. Happiness
Okay.
is
Is
the armor of fresh breed,
brood. The
breed,
brood. Ooh, brood.
brood, not brood.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I have
The
to
yeah, the
pronounce the
aroma,
brood.
the aroma of fresh brewed coffee.
Yeah, brewed coffee in the morning. A aroma of fresh brewed coffee in the morning can indeed be a source of happiness for many people. It's not just about the caffeine boost, but also the comforting routine and the anticipa- anti-
Anticipation. Yeah,
antici- anti- anticipation of the new day.
yeah,
The smell of coffee can bring to mind the feeling of warmth, uh, alertness,
yep.
and optimism. It's
Optimist.
a smile. It's a simple pleasure that can start the day off on a positive note.
Right.
Yes,
Good.
good.
Coffee.
Happiness.
Yeah.
Oh,
Happiness is.
uh, happiness is. Next is a quiz. When someone refers to a movie as yawn, yawn,
Yawner. Yawner.
yawn, yawn,
Yeah.
yawn. They mean the movie is A. Very exciting and thrilling. B. Full of suspense and mystery. C. Boring or uninteresting.
Boring or
D.
uninterested.
Boring or uninteresting. D. Extremely funny and hilarious.
Hilarious.
Hilarious, hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is C. Boring and uninteresting. Because
Yeah.
yawn means this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
have
Yeah.
the people feeling tired or
Or
are
bored.
interested in something. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
or
When
boring
when
or boring.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. If people are feeling bored, they will maybe sometimes yawn.
yawn,
So
yawn,
if something
yawn.
so if something is boring, like a meeting or a movie, we'll say, "Oh, it's such a yawner."
Such a yawn. Oh,
Yeah.
uh, even go to sleep
Yeah.
at
Yeah. Yeah.
the boring meeting. A
Mm-hmm.
big meeting, not a small meeting. Big
Right.
meeting.
Right.
Maybe at the old audience, some speak in the platform. Many
Yeah.
audiences sit up at the down there, the seats.
Mm-hmm.
If the speech is so boring, maybe the
Yeah.
audience will, yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes
Such a yawner.
yawn. So yawn, such a yawn.
Yeah.
Okay, next article is very interesting, and you give us detail about living healthy. Uh, Sometimes I confuse living or living. Living,
Living. Live. Usually.
living, living.
Usually. Usually, if it's ing, it's always living.
Oh, ing
Always
always
living.
living.
The only time you're going to pronounce it live or is if it's live. It could be sometimes I live a good lifestyle, or like this is called a live stream.
Oh, live stream.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Living a healthy lifestyle is all about making good choices. It's like building a house with strong bricks. Each good choice is brick. Start by eating lots of fruits and vegetables. Oh, I'm sorry. My phone not work stable. My phone. Oh, good, good, good. Okay. Which are like natural treasures for your body. Drinking plenty of water to stay hydrated, like watering a plant.
yep.
Exercise is okay, please.
No, go ahead.
Mm, okay. Exercise is crucial. Thinking of as a fun adventure for your body. Get plenty of sleep as it's the time when your body repairing yourself.
Yeah,
Repairs, not repairing, repairs yourself.
repairs itself. Yep.
And doesn't forget smile and relax because a happy mind makes a happy body. Okay, it's important. Keeping positive,
Yeah,
uh, facing all
positive.
the problems.
Right.
By doing these simple things every day, you can build a strong, healthy life.
Yeah.
Yes, I try to do this because
Sure.
at this time I have no much more things to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think keeping learning English can help me help my
Sure.
keeping
Hell,
a healthy
healthy.
lifestyle
Right.
because
Yeah. Definitely.
I can training my thinking. I can training my mental. I can training my speaking.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, you can keep exercising your mind and your mouth and your thoughts all, by learning English. It's just like exercising your brain.
Yes, it's important for me because
Yeah.
I find my tongue. The muscle of my lip uh, are not listen to me. Even I speak
Okay.
Chinese, talking to my people uh,
Uh-huh.
in Chinese conversation, I just pronounce not so very clearly
Okay.
because the pace are slower of my
Right.
the move of my muscles. There's
Yes.
a
That.
problem. Problems happen to me. So
Uh-huh.
in this case, I should take more practice. So
Yeah, yeah.
I keeping speaking, learning English. Yeah,
Sure.
every day.
Yeah.
Mm,
Joining live streams, whether it's my live stream or other live streams during the day. It's always good practice for you and good exercise for your brain and for your mouth.
okay, and also singing, and
Yeah, and
also
singing
singing.
too. We don't
Okay,
want to
singing
forget
too.
we don't want to forget about singing. Singing is important.
Okay. Next, it is about the English phrasal verbs.
Yeah, two.
Two phrasal verbs. Count on, count
Yeah,
on.
count on.
Another another do away with.
Do
Do
away with.
away with. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First one, count on. Count on. It means to rely on someone for support.
Right.
For example, you can count on me whatever you need help.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that means you can depend on me.
Depend on me. Okay.
Yeah, you can depend on me. You can count on me whenever you need help.
Yes. Next one, do away with. Do
Do away
away
with.
with. It means to abolish or get rid of. Abolish is a new word. It
Okay.
means, uh, I will try to find it out. Abolish. Abolish means get something stopped.
Yeah, to end something.
To end something. To end
Right,
something.
right,
Abolish.
right.
To
Sometimes
abolish.
we will abolish rules. Sometimes they abolish rules, so they end the rules.
Or end the rules. Yeah, end the rules. To abolish or get rid of. For example, the company decided to do away with paper reports. Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, because everyone use their computer in the
Uh-huh.
office.
Right.
The report need more materials. The papers, the copier, is, and sometimes not convenient as looking directly on the computer at the
Right.
laptop or
You're
the
right.
handset. Okay,
So we can save
most
paper. So if we abolish or do away with paper reports, we can save paper and we can save some trees.
okay. There are some trees. Yes,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
yeah. Green environment
Yeah.
protection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, the English new vocabulary. Uh, saturate,
Saturate.
saturate,
Yeah.
saturate,
Saturate.
saturate
Saturate means soak.
means soak.
Soak. Saturate.
Saturate. The word saturate means to completely soak something with a liquid. Ideal, it can't absorb
Absorb.
anymore. Absorb, absorb the cup. A sip of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absorb anymore. Imagine pouring water onto a sponge, a
Sponge.
sponge, a sponge. When the sponge can't hold any more water, it's saturated. It's saturated. Mm,
Saturated.
yeah. I remember we learned this word, but it seems
Yeah.
only a little impressing in my mind. I think you told us this word before.
Yeah.
So it's a good way. Sometimes you put the new words you have told us, but after some weeks, we, to read it again can help us to remember them. Yeah.
Right.
Next,
Yeah. Like I've said before, I do recycle the words sometimes.
okay. Mm. English
Yeah.
vocabulary. Next one. Terminate. Is this right? Terminate.
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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Terminate.
terminate.
Yep.
The word terminate is a verb that means to bring something to an end or to conclude it. Yes. For example,
Right.
it can be used in various contexts,
Context.
such as ending a meeting or contract or even a job position.
Yeah.
For example, the company decided to terminate Tony's employment contract due to his tardiness.
Tardiness.
Oh,
Tard.
tardiness.
Tardiness. Tardiness means he was late to work.
Or late to work.
To
Tardiness.
work.
It
Yeah. Yeah.
is the normal words in writing, late in oral
Yeah.
speaking. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
Tardiness means she
Tardiness.
always late for work, late to work.
Yeah. Right.
Tardiness.
Yeah.
Next one, jaw dropping, jaw
Yeah.
dropping,
Jaw dropping.
jaw dropping. The word jaw dropping is often used to describe something that is extremely surprising, impressive, or stunning. It's like something or someone is so amazing that it makes your jaw drop in
Right.
awe. For example, when Amy walked into her room, her appearance was jaw dropping. Her elegant, next word,
Elegant. Elegant.
elegant, her elegant, her elegant dress. My phone has some problems. Mm, her elegant dress combined with. Oh, sorry. Uh, kind. Yes, let me continue. Mm, her elegant dress combined with her radiant smile
Right.
made her look stunning and let everyone in awe.
Yeah.
Good.
In awe.
Uh, we look at the picture, help us to have had the full understanding of the meaning. Yeah,
Right.
people
Right.
look at it. She's so
Wow.
elegant. She's
Yeah.
so beautiful. The dress is a new style, so
Yeah.
fresh. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's jaw dropping.
jaw
Yeah.
dropping.
Yeah. So this is your jaw.
Oh, this is my
Yeah.
jaw.
So the expression on people's faces like their jaw drops.
The jaw drops.
Drops. Yeah. So we
Yeah,
say jaw dropping.
jaw dropping. Next is WH questions.
WH
Yes,
questions.
WH is the beginning of the word.
Right.
Yes. Also, I learned these new words in the primary school. It's a basic words, but
Uh huh.
sometimes we misuse it and confusing them sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So it's better for read them again. It's
Yeah. It's
helpful.
just kind of like a refresher. This post that I posted today, kind of just like a reminder for people.
Okay.
Yeah.
First one, what means things, object. For example, what's your favorite food? Next, which means choice, option. Which book are you reading currently? Yes. Next, who, person. Sometimes people confuse the who and the whom.
Yeah.
Who and
Yeah.
whom. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Who means a person. For example, who are you going to the concert with? Yes. Uh, Next, where means
Where?
place.
Place.
Where did you meet your best friend? Next, when means time, occasion. For example, when did you arrive at the airport? Next, why means reason. For example, why did you decide to study English?
Mm.
Next, whose
Whose?
means position means
Possession. Possession.
position. For example, whose turn is it to do the dishes? uh,
In your house, it's always your turn.
Always me. Next one, whom. Whom means the object person. Object
Right.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, whom did you invite to the party?
Right.
Who did you invite to the party?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, because the people you invited, who? So,
Right.
he is not the subject.
Mm.
I is subject.
Mm-hmm.
The person are the object. So
Right.
when we describe the object, use the whom. Use
Whom.
the who. Yes.
Right.
Uh, it's raining again.
Oh, I can hear it.
Yes. Next, let me read the dictation.
Dictation
Not so
today.
not so difficult, but very
Okay.
useful.
Okay.
Appreciation can change our lives in amazing ways. I remember a day when my boss complimented my work. That simple act made me feel valued and motivated.
Good.
When we appreciate it, when we appreciate
Appreciate.
others, we build stronger relationships. It also helps us focus on the positive aspects of life. In turn, this positive outlook boosts our happiness and well being. The power of appreciation is contagious. Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
contagious. Yeah.
Contagious.
We should practice it daily to enrich our lives and those around
Around
us.
us. Good.
Okay.
Appreciation. That means we should
Appreciation.
appreciate what we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So you
a positive reminder for people. Oh,
sure.
hmm.
Yeah, it's a positive reminder to people to always appreciate and to say thank you and be gracious.
Oh, yes. I stop here. Let someone
Okay.
talk about the body
Yeah.
health is
Yeah.
important. Yeah.
So that's good. So how about your cats? Your cats are happy?
Yes, happy. I just feed them second time. They are after they eating food, just lay in their how to say their
Their cat
uh,
bed?
cat
Their
bed
cat
over
bed.
there. Okay.
Good. So they're nice and warm and cozy.
Okay. In cozy.
Toasty.
Okay.
They're very cozy. That's good. They keep warm.
Cozy.
They have a
Keep
full
warm.
belly. They have a full belly. They're full, and now they're taking a nap.
Okay.
Good. So tomorrow's Thursday, another relaxing day for you. You don't have to go sing. You don't have to go play mahjong. You can just take a little walk, if as long as it's not raining outside, and then maybe grab a cup of coffee and maybe join some live streams tomorrow afternoon.
Oh yes. Yes, I
Yeah.
will.
Good. Well, thanks again for coming on stage tonight and reviewing all of that information that I posted on my moments today. And I'm happy that you learned some new vocabulary words today.
Oh yes. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I
All right.
also had a very uh, pleasant day today because
Good.
so relaxed. Uh,
Yeah.
I sit on the sofa sometimes as falling asleep for a few minutes,
Uh
then
huh.
again I read my phone again.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Very,
okay.
very relaxed. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you're relaxed, and that's okay. Maybe you need to take a short snooze or a short
Short
nap,
snooze, short
a
nap,
short snooze in between reading my
sleep.
moments, and that's okay. No problem. There's no time limit, so you have all the time in the world, so you don't have to worry.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you.
again. Have a great rest of your night tonight, and have a wonderful day tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow night at 8 p.m. A little bit
Okay.
early.
8 p.m.
So
One
yeah, 8 p.m.
hour
because
early.
my schedule for tomorrow night's a little bit
Oh,
different tomorrow night. So I'll start at
oh,
8.
tomorrow you have no tutor class
Yeah,
tomorrow then.
I have one, but it's gonna start and end a little bit earlier.
Oh, good, good,
Yeah,
good
it's
news
going
for
to
us. Yeah,
start and end a
good.
little bit earlier tomorrow night so I can start my live stream earlier.
Okay, good
Okay? All
news.
right. Thanks again. Have a
Okay,
good night tonight and have a great day tomorrow. See you tomorrow night.
okay, see you
All right.
tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, thanks, Peter, for coming up on stage tonight and reviewing that information that I do post on my moments. If you're wondering where he gets that information from, it's not coming from a textbook or any kind of a book that he's reading from. That information is all posted on my moments. So if you check my moments every day, you'll notice that all of the materials that Peter just read is straight from my moments. So all you have to do is click on my profile and check my moments, and all of that information that he just read is right there on my moments. He has access to it, and all of you also have access to that information. It's free English lessons. It is not. You don't have to pay for it. So it's right there. It's free. All you have to do is utilize it. Use that information, and it's all free. So how can you use it? Well, there's different things you can do. You can listen to my articles, and you can record your voice trying to imitate my voice, and then listen to your recording and correct your mistakes. It's pretty easy to correct your mistakes because if you hear me pronounce some words, for instance, if you hear me pronounce the word uh, photographer, and then when you read the article and you pronounce it photographer, you're like, oh, Todd pronounced it photographer. I pronounced it photographer. I need to change that. There you go. So, if you hear how I pronounce words, and if you pronounce a word differently than what I do, then you can try to re-record your voice and change your pronunciation. That's what you have to do. You can listen to my voice and try to imitate it, and if you make some pronunciation mistakes, you can hear them yourself. I think you have good ears. You can all hear your own mistakes. You don't need a native speaker to tell you that you make mistakes. You can hear your own mistakes. Then all you have to do is keep practicing, practicing, practicing your pronunciation. It takes time, it takes perseverance, it takes effort, and takes a lot of patience. So don't be too hard on yourself if you make a lot of mistakes. It's okay. We all make mistakes. The more you practice, the less mistakes you're going to make. But don't expect your pronunciation to improve in 1 month or 2 months time. Of course, you're going to see and understand and realize that you're making a little progress, but it's not going to be progress that you really notice yourself. So, over time, you'll notice your progress. It takes time. So, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't push yourself too hard to the point that you don't like learning English because you're just going to quit. So you got to have fun. You got to be patient with yourself. Take your time. Practice, practice, practice as often as possible. And don't worry about making mistakes. So many people send me messages and say, you know what, Todd, I'm frustrated with myself because I always make mistakes when I'm speaking English. I'm like, you know what? That's okay. We all make mistakes, and when you make mistakes, that means at least you're trying. So that's a good thing. It's okay as long as you try to correct your mistakes. That's the point of learning English. That's part of learning English, I should say, is making mistakes. That's part of learning anything new. If you're learning to ride a bike, I'm sure you fell down a few times. I know I did. That's a mistake. I skinned my knee and skinned my elbow when I was learning to ride a bike, but it's all part of learning something new. So you make mistakes. You get back up on the bike and you try it again. I fell down again, got back up on the bike and tried again. And finally, I was able to ride the bicycle without falling down. There you go. But it wasn't something that happened overnight. It's something that took practice on riding a bicycle. And it's the same with learning a language. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight, everybody. My name is Todd, and I am streaming live from Beijing, China. I come from the United States of America, but I've lived in China now for 13 years. I moved to China in 2011. Why did I move to China? I get asked this question every day, probably most of the time in private messages. But I moved to China because my boss at that time asked me for his for he asked me to help him open his company here in Beijing. So he asked me to move here to help him open his company here in Beijing. So I said okay, and it's great because I like living here. So I'm very happy here. He's not my boss anymore because I changed jobs a couple of times since 2011. But he's still my friend. Whenever he comes back to Beijing to visit his relatives here, we always meet and have lunch. And or dinner or whatever we have time for. Sometimes maybe we just have time for coffee. But anyway, he's still my friend, and he introduced China to me because Beijing is his hometown. So that's why I moved to China. I stay in China because I'm happy here. I love living here. I have lots of friends here. I have a job here. I feel very comfortable here. So there's no reason for me to leave. When you find a place that you feel comfortable, content, happy, why leave? Why move to some other place where I'm going to have to start all over again? Yeah, it's exciting, it's adventurous, but here I can stay in Beijing and I can travel to lots of different places and experience the adventure that way. But I always come back. I can always come back to Beijing, to my home, my friends, my job, and feel very, very relaxed and comfortable. So, do I speak Chinese? No, I don't. How did you live in China for 13 years, Todd, and not speak Chinese? That's crazy. That's unbelievable. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's true. It is true. I don't speak Chinese. It's never been necessary for me to learn Chinese because my job doesn't involve speaking Chinese. So my job involves only speaking English. So it's not really necessary for me to speak Chinese. So here in Beijing, all of my friends in my friend circle can speak English, at least a little English. Some of them can speak great English. Some of them struggle, but you know what? They try. They communicate with me. They try. They try. They try. My colleagues, most of them can speak relatively good English. So some of them are really good at speaking English. Some of them not so good, but that's okay. They try, and we can communicate with each other, and that's what's most important. So, what else? I'm not an English teacher. I get asked that question a lot. Do you teach English? And it's a normal question. It's common. I've been asked that question for 13 years, so it's not something that bothers me. It's not something that annoys me. So it doesn't. I'm used to it. So I understand people are curious about me. So it's normal. People are curious, so they ask questions. One of those questions is, are you an English teacher? And no. Do you speak Chinese? No. Do you like Chinese food? Yes. So these are some very, very common questions that I get. So anyway, it's okay. It doesn't bother me because I'm used to it. So if you follow my Hello Talk account, I've been on Hello Talk now for almost 8 years. And I also host live streams. I've been hosting live streams now for 2 years. So almost every night I do a live stream. So sometimes if I'm on holiday or traveling for business trips, I won't do a live stream. So today I had a meeting, and in July I will be. I was planning to go to America in July. I think I've told people this before. I've been telling people at my English corners and my friends and you, my friends in the live stream, that I was planning to go to the U.S. in July, but today I today I learned that I will be going on a business trip in July, so I'm gonna have to postpone my American trip to maybe August, maybe. We'll see. But anyway, yeah. So I was told I'll be going on a business trip, an extended business trip, maybe. I don't know how long it'll be, but yeah. So that will be going on in mid-July. So that kind of spoiled my plans to go back to the States. Luckily, I never booked my tickets, so yet. So anyway, that's okay. My job is important, and my company knows that. So they know about my plans that I want to go back to the States, but this business trip is important. So thank you so much for joining us. I'll start to bring some more people up on stage. Yeah, my business trip is going to be put on hold for just a little while. Just a little while. Anyway, pick me, pick me. Okay, you'll be next.
Hi,
Hi.
Todd.
Oh, you must have had a day off today?
No, no, no.
Oh, you did. You just had to work the day shift.
Yeah.
Ah,
No-
okay, that's good. So you have tonight, no work tonight.
yeah. Long time no see.
Yeah, it has been a long time. You've been busy working and and studying English,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And I have a body condition.
Oh, okay. So you got sick?
Yeah. For
Oh, okay.
1 week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it serious?
Not serious, but I should
Stay
live
home?
now live in the hospital.
Oh,
Yeah.
you had to. So you had to stay in the hospital.
Yeah. Stay in the hospital.
Wow. In a overnight. How many nights?
3 nights.
Okay. So that means they by staying in the hospital 3 nights they had like IV,
Yeah. And also
right?
I had a surgeon.
Oh, you had surgery.
The surgery. Yeah. My
Okay, so
coworker did a surgery.
your coworker did this.
Yeah.
Do you trust your coworker?
Yeah. I have
That's
to. I have
oh,
to.
okay. Was it a big surgery or just a small surgery?
And just a small surgery.
Okay, so it's maybe a surgery that was very routine, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, a routine surgery. That's good. So staying in the hospital for 3 days. So was it painful?
No.
No,
Yeah.
no. So when they did the surgery, did they put you to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were knocked out, so you didn't feel that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So that's good. So now you're feeling better.
Yeah. 100% recovered.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. That's good. With medical technology today, a lot of these routine surgeries, in America, some of these routine surgeries are not even inpatient; they're outpatient
Yeah.
because they happen. So they do it in the morning, and then in the afternoon, if you're look like you're recovering okay, you go home.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. So now you're back to work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have to take any medicine?
Just some traditional Chinese medicine
Ah, okay. So is that how long do you have to take that for?
for 5 days.
5 days. Oh,
Yeah.
no problem. No problem. So when you're in the hospital, did you have a chance to study English?
Yeah. I also learn English
Okay.
uh, during the day in the hospital.
So how about the food in the hospital? Did you like the food there? Yeah, it's not so good.
Yeah.
So did you stay at the hospital that you work at? or a
Yeah,
different hospital? The
yeah,
same hospital.
the same hospital. It's
Okay,
more
so
convenient for me.
yeah, so all the nurses there know you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And literature, I should stay in the hospital, but in the evening, I escape to my home.
Oh, so in the evening when all of the nurses and doctors were sleeping,
Yeah,
you escaped.
yeah,
So you could sleep at home,
yeah,
and then you would get up and go back in the morning and hop in your room.
yeah,
Wow. Yeah, that's sneaky. You don't want to tell that to anybody else because we really don't want patients doing that, right?
yeah.
Right?
You
For
shouldn't do
you,
that.
for you, it's okay because you're a doctor and you know your own situation and you know how to be careful and
Yeah,
what to do and what not to do. But maybe other people, and your home is very close, so you could probably just walk,
yeah.
right? You could walk home and it's not too far. So, what time did you leave the hospital at night?
Around 8 o'clock.
Around eight
Around,
o'clock, you're able to walk out of the hospital,
yeah.
and nobody said anything.
I just I want to take a walk after
Oh, you
my
said, oh, I
and
say, you
I
just
never
you
came back.
You just said, I'm just going to go for a walk. I'll be back in a little while, okay? Don't worry about me. And then you come back the next morning.
I told the leader nurse I have to go went to work for a while because I
Yeah,
I just eat dinner
yeah, you
and
need some
she said,
exercise.
yeah, and she said, okay, you shouldn't work for a long time. You should come back maybe half an hour. I said,
Okay.
okay, I will be come back, but
So she didn't even keep track. She didn't even realize. She just trusted that you were going to come back and then she went about doing her duties,
yeah,
right? So how many nights did you do that?
3 nights.
All 3 nights. Okay.
Yeah,
So this is a situation where it's okay for you to do that, but you wouldn't recommend other people to do that,
yeah,
right?
don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. For you it's different because it's not like you have to get a car or drive anywhere. You can just walk to your home and it's very close,
Yeah,
right?
because
So
I can't sleep well in the hospital.
in the hospital bed, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you have a roommate in your
Three.
hospital room? Did you have a private room or a semi-private room?
I have 3 roommates.
Oh, wow. So there were 4 beds in there.
Yeah, and they had bad habits. Uh,
They had some bad habits.
yeah,
What did they do? Talk loud?
not just about talk loud, and they play their phone and they watch
Oh.
the short videos very loud.
Oh, so they were watching like Douyin or something and
Yeah,
and it was very loud.
yeah,
Ah, okay. So that's very annoying.
yeah, and it's hard for me disrupt them to don't play that. I think that's a little bit implied.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
just endure that,
So
and I think
it's
I
yeah, it's
should
not
come
it's
back.
not something it's not something you should say because you're a patient, but maybe the other nurses or doctors, maybe it's their job to come in and tell those patients, turn the volume down a little bit because your other roommates maybe want to close their eyes and rest a little bit and they can't do that because your phone is too loud.
But it doesn't work.
Oh, they still do it.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's rude.
yeah. That's one of my biggest pet peeve.
Okay, when you're
Yeah.
so that's a big pet peeve. So when you're a nurse and you walk into the room, when you're a nurse, do you tell the patients to not do that, or you just let them do it?
If I'm a nurse, I will tell them don't do that because
Yeah,
patients need a good sleep.
right, right. So you
Yeah,
should tell.
you
They,
should be
they should
quiet.
they should have like I think in America, I can't remember because I haven't been in the hospital overnight in America before. Maybe only one time when I had knee surgery. They had a time like 11 o'clock,
Mm,
lights out,
Yeah,
and phones off, lights out, TV off, and no phones. 11 o'clock.
yeah.
They had a curfew, so they don't have that here.
But they can do it privately.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so here it's like all the rooms, then the nurses would go around and check. And if it was 11 o'clock, they would say, okay, you have to turn the TV off and you have to shut your phone off and the lights are going to get turned off and it's time to sleep. And if the
Yeah,
nurses are very, very strict.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
not nice. They're not nice.
But I think in China, this if a nurse is very strict, and maybe the patient will how to say, they will um, tell
Well,
something
they
to the leader.
so they'll complain to the nurse's boss.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yes. In America, maybe they do that too, but the nurse's boss will stand behind the nurse and support the nurse. So if the patient complains to the head nurse or a doctor, the doctors will say, you know what, that nurse was right. You should turn the lights off and you should turn your phone off. So do it
Mm,
because
it-
you're in my house now. My house is the hospital. It's my house, and you follow my rules.
really.
Yes, yeah, they're very
And
very strict about it
yeah,
because even though the patients are paying for that room, but they're all paying. They're sharing that room.
yeah,
So yeah, so they should follow the rules. But some people don't like to follow the rules.
yeah.
But that's okay. You were able to. It's like you were escaped from prison.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's like you escaped from prison.
Mm,
So that's good. That's a situation where it's okay for you to do that.
yeah.
So now you're feeling better,
Mm,
much better.
much better.
Okay, that's good. So how about our topic tonight? Obviously,
Um,
obviously you were sick, so maybe you're not a very healthy person.
yeah, yeah. And during this time, I also realized the health, one health body is very, very crucial.
But I
So
think you, but I think you realized that before.
yeah, but I think it's not enough. So I got sick.
Okay, so
And
maybe you
yeah,
just need to make some changes in your lifestyle.
yeah. Recently, I do some stuff to change this situation.
Okay, so
And
like
such as
you,
I
what
told
what
you
kind of
before.
changes?
I reschedule my timetable.
Okay,
Yeah, I go to bed
good,
earlier than before.
good.
Around half past 10. Around half
Okay,
past 10 before
wow.
11. Yeah.
Okay, so are you able to fall asleep right away?
Yeah. I
Okay.
I I also train myself a lot of
Oh,
mindfulness.
mindfulness.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
good, good.
mindfulness meditation. It works. It
Okay,
works.
so
Yeah.
do you do this mindfulness meditation in the evening before you go to bed
Yeah.
or in the morning?
In the before the bed.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of helps you like calm down your mind and your body so you can, your body knows it's time to rest.
Yeah. When I went to bed, when I go to bed, I left my phone away from my bed
Okay.
and just do mindfulness meditation or read a book.
Okay. So
And
you have to put your phone far, far, far away from your bed,
yeah, yeah.
right?
And don't let the phone disrupt you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I usually do that. My phone sits right beside my bed, but I put it on silent and I turned it off so I can't hear any notifications or anything. It's on in case I need to get a phone call,
yeah,
but I don't hear any notifications because it's on silent.
yeah, yeah. But sometimes if your phone is close to you, you may want to check Do you have?
Yeah, usually when I set my alarm and I
Yeah,
put my phone on silent and I put it on my nightstand next to my bed, I never touch it after that.
yeah.
I'm
So
then I'm
I
done. Then I'm done.
yeah, I think I should train my willpower
Yeah.
to not
Yeah,
touch my
that
phone.
that takes willpower.
Yeah,
Yeah, that takes willpower. Now, if I didn't turn it on silent, then I would be hearing WeChat or notifications from Hello Talk all night long. I would be hearing. So then I would want to go check. Oh, who sent me a message? But I turn it on silent and on the notifications on silent so I can't hear them. But if someone wants to call me, I'll get a phone call. It will
yeah,
come through, but no notifications. That it won't be beeping or anything. So it's like totally silent.
yeah,
Yeah, and
mm,
it does take willpower not to go check it. And
yeah,
now I've trained myself that I once I put it down and my alarm is set, I don't check it anymore.
yeah. I also try myself one
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
that.
yeah. So yeah. You have to be very strong willpower to do that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the second thing is, I reschedule my morning table and
Oh,
timetable.
okay.
I
Okay. You
woke
read
up early, 1 hour early.
1 hour
Mm,
early.
no, I mean, usually at the past, I usually wake up at maybe 6:30.
Okay.
Now I wake up in the morning at 5:30.
Okay. So you wake up an hour earlier than you
Yeah,
used
an
to.
hour early,
Okay,
and
that's good.
I have 1 more hour, and I do a fasted cardio.
Oh, at home?
Yeah, at the
Okay.
community in the community,
Oh,
I climb stairs.
okay. So you do some stair climbing, like
Yeah, stair climbing.
in your apartment building?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How many flights of stairs do you go up?
22. Once 22, but I'll do 10 times.
Okay. Oh, okay,
200
okay. Wow.
for 1 hour.
So that means you're not just walking up the steps, you're like running up the steps,
Mm,
or
kind of
or
long.
kind of like jogging up the steps.
Yeah, 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 jogging.
Right?
Kind of like jogging.
Wow. So you go up 22 flights
Yeah,
and you do it 10 times in the
almost
morning.
10 times or
Almost,
nine.
whatever. Yeah. So around 10 times every morning.
Yeah,
So then when you go down, you take the elevator.
yeah.
Okay, good. Because, okay.
That's good
Wow.
for my knees.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
better for your knees if you're
yeah,
not running down the steps.
yeah. And
So, but those stairs climber exercises are very, very good for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when I finish the stair climbing, I feel more and more energetic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I rarely do the morning shower,
Now you
but
have to.
yeah, I have to. And when I finished the morning shower, oh, it was very, very,
You feel very, very energetic and refreshed,
yeah,
and you're excited to go start your day.
yeah. And when I finished the stair climbing, I also have half an hour to get into my daily routine.
Okay.
So this half an hour, I just read. Oh, another thing is during I climbing the stairs, I listen some audiobook, English
Okay.
audiobook.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, and the environment is very quiet.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That early in the morning, very few people are probably on the steps in your community. Most people are still sleeping.
yeah, and I can immerse myself into the whole in English environment.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's
So
very efficient.
yeah. Yeah. And it's free.
Yeah,
Because
I
you don't have to pay to go to a gym. You just have the stairs. It's free exercise right there.
yeah, and
Yeah, and
I think it's the best way to lose some weight.
sure. Yeah, it is a good way because and that extra hour in the morning really, I think, is really important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that way you have extra time. You don't have to be rushed, thinking, "Oh gosh, I'm going to be late for work. I need to hurry."
Yeah.
You can take your time.
Yeah, and I already do this for half during I'm in the hospital. I'm stay in the hospital. I didn't do this
Okay.
after my surgery.
After your
But
surgery,
yeah, before the surgery, I already do 10 days, and after the surgery, I already do 3 days till now.
okay, that's
Yeah,
good. Okay, so you just kind of started it like the last couple of weeks,
yeah,
right? The last couple of weeks, but but now it's making you feel more energetic, and you can feel maybe your legs are getting stronger, and because when you go the steps, you have to move your arms too,
yeah,
right? So your arms are getting exercise, and it's good for your heart,
yeah.
right?
Cardio is good for heart.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then I think after you're done, you maybe don't feel like you want to eat a huge breakfast.
no,
No,
just
right after that,
yeah.
something small.
Yeah, and also in the lunch and the dinner, I will not eat a lot.
Okay. So you kind of control your meals, right? The size of
Yeah,
your meals.
yeah,
Yeah. And once you get your body accustomed or used to, eating a smaller breakfast, a smaller lunch, and a smaller dinner, then it just becomes habit, and it's not going to bother you that much.
yeah. It's all the cardio is enough.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's good. So it's a healthy way to live your life.
yeah, and I also lose some weight.
Okay.
In,
So
in this way.
do you weigh yourself like every day or twice
No,
a
no,
day?
no, 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 no,
No. Okay.
no. Maybe once a week I will check my weight. How
Okay.
many weight I lose?
Okay. You check once a week. You'll check you'll check your weight.
Yeah.
Do you check your blood pressure?
No, I didn't do that very usual.
Okay. So you don't think you have high blood pressure?
No,
Okay. But you don't check it, so you don't know.
but I can feel.
But but I had a body check,
Yeah.
several maybe over a month ago, and at that time they said I had high blood pressure. So, but I never felt it. I had no idea. I had no symptoms. I didn't feel it at all. I just felt normal. And then I bought one of those blood pressure machines so I could check my blood pressure at home, and I noticed that my blood pressure was high.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So then I went when I had my, before I had that lung infection, and I went to the doctor to have it checked and stuff, and she says your blood pressure's high, and I said okay, I know. I said I bought a machine because I had a health check and I found that out. She goes, high blood pressure is a silent killer. There are no symptoms whatsoever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
next thing you
It's a
know,
little
you
bit
won't have
dangerous.
any symptoms. You won't have any pain. You won't have any symptoms. High blood pressure is a silent killer. So that's why she said she recommended that everybody check their blood pressure. I said, even young people? She said, even young people, because you never know.
And wait. Yeah,
Now I'm on medicine.
really.
Yeah, now I'm
To
taking
decrease
now
your blood
my
pressure?
blood. Yeah, because I tried to do it on my own by, not cutting down on salt and doing it. And she said, it's hard to control your blood pressure.
Okay.
And so she said, you can try to do it on your own, but I'm going to give you some medicine also.
Mm,
So she gave me some medicine to help control and it's coming down.
okay. So you
Yeah.
should keep alert on your pressure.
Yeah, I
Mm,
check it
yeah.
twice a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I check it. I check it in the morning when I wake up before I eat breakfast, and then I'll check it in the evening before I go to bed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what that's what they recommended. So and I write it down, so I keep track of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It's a
write it down.
yeah. It's a good way to write to note this to write down this
Yeah,
date.
Yeah, yeah. So it's good to, and it's good, because maybe sometimes that's not always accurate. That's why the doctor said do it twice a day and kind of try to do it every day. So at least you get, some kind of a knowledge about what your blood pressure is.
Yeah, you can monitor your blood pressure by your own,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and maybe by day you can analyze the
Sure. Yeah. So
dates.
some days maybe it's not accurate,
Yeah,
but if you do it every day over 7 days, you're going to get an average over those
yeah,
7 days.
yeah,
Yeah, and if it looks like it's not coming down, then maybe I have to do make some lifestyle changes, like some diet changes, the food I eat, or maybe try to get more exercise.
yeah,
So, and anyway, it's yeah, I just learned about that. I never really thought about my blood pressure that much, but then the these exams, these body checks that I did, kind of opened my eyes a little bit.
mm, yeah.
Yeah, and then I start talking about it to some of my coworkers and stuff, and they're all like, "Oh, I'm on medicine too. I'm taking medicine for blood pressure too." So it's like all of a sudden people start telling me. I never
Quite
realized that
normal.
a lot of the people around me who are even younger than me are also taking blood pressure medicine.
Yeah, it's quite normal
Yeah,
nowadays. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So anyway, you can check it at work.
Okay.
Yeah, you can check it at work just to see, and if it's normal, then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but during the surgery, they already check my blood
Okay,
pressure.
so they checked their blood pressure and they didn't tell you it was high.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I
then
I saw the date is normal.
okay, good.
Yeah,
So then you don't have to worry.
yeah,
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
yeah,
Good. So these are some things that you're doing to um, maintain a healthy lifestyle. What about your mental health?
yeah. I also want to talk about mental
Yeah,
health.
mental health is just as important as
Yeah,
physical
yeah,
health,
yeah.
right?
A health lifestyle is not just about your physical health. It's
Right,
about, and also obtain about emotional,
right. Yeah, your
about
emotional health.
mental. Yeah. So um, sometimes I will feel frustrated. But
Mm-hmm.
I told myself, if at that time you feel frustrated, maybe when you overcome this situation, the better day will come. So
Yeah,
the worst time moment is right now, but
yeah.
in the future, every moment is better.
Sure. Yeah, it's bound to get better.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think a lot of people learn that from experience. That in the past, when you've gone through a difficult time, things get better
yeah,
eventually.
yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe you will feel something will depress you,
Right.
but I think be an adult, you should control your mind or train yourself. Don't to control your mental, not to feel depressed,
Yeah.
because it can you if you have some negative thoughts, it will decrease your energy.
Yep. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
and
You're
I
right.
also learned from that audiobook called the name is The Magic of Solitude.
Okay.
Yeah, because nowadays some young generation is stay alone at home, or
Yeah.
maybe they don't have a partner.
Yeah.
They don't have a romantic relationship.
Sure. Yeah. They're maybe alone.
Yeah, maybe sometimes they will feel lonely, but
Right.
I
Right.
think um, solitude is precious,
Yeah.
because eventually you will have a family, you will have a
Sh-
partner.
Right. Yeah.
But this solitude is how to say it permanent.
It's temporary.
Temporary.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
temporary.
Temporary.
Yeah,
Temporary means you maybe like I have said before, in your life you go through phases.
yeah,
Phases can last months, phases can last years. Those phases are always temporary.
yeah. And don't let these feelings infect you very deep.
Yeah,
You just that book told me you should transform this energy. You
good
should
idea.
transform
Yeah.
you should transform the solitude environment into a positive
Yeah,
way, and
right.
push you to a very um, how to say how to say that situation. It's just to enjoy the solitude.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Enjoy that solitude because it's precious,
yeah,
right? It's precious because someday, like you said, you're going to meet somebody, you're going to have a partner, maybe you'll get married, maybe you'll have children, and all that solitude is going to disappear,
yeah. And
right?
it told me solitude is not isolate yourself.
Right, right,
Yeah, it's
right.
just put yourself in a silent environment.
Sure.
Maybe you in when you stay in this in silent environment, you can think very clearly.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do some work stuff very efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good for your mind.
yeah. So don't feel depressed or
Yeah.
oh there's nobody understand me, there's nobody along with me.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
some people think that if they're alone, they feel lonely, they feel depressed because maybe they feel like they should always be around people.
Yeah,
And if they're not around people, then they feel depressed, like maybe people don't want to be around them. But,
yeah,
that's not always the case. Sometimes it's okay to be alone.
yeah,
Yeah. Nope, it's okay to be alone.
yeah. When,
Solitude is okay sometimes.
yeah. So when you enjoy this, when you enjoy solitude, maybe your willpower is very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your mental health is increased.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But some people, I guess, feel that they don't feel very comfortable being alone.
Yeah,
But it's just their personality.
yeah. Especially for me. Sometimes
Yeah.
if I'm a kind of introvert.
Okay.
Sometimes when I around a lot of people, it makes me feel very in
Quiet.
very tense.
You feel quiet.
Yep,
You
no,
want to
I
be
mean,
quiet. You feel timid,
yeah,
right?
I will feel anxious.
Uh huh. Why?
It's
Are
I
you
think
afraid?
it's
Are you afraid people are judging you?
kind of.
Okay, maybe you think people are looking at you, and if you say anything, maybe they're judging your appearance, or maybe they're judging your English, or maybe they're just judging you,
Yeah, and
right?
sometimes I'm afraid of the noise.
Okay.
Yeah,
What kind of noise?
it's about
Loud noise?
loud noise,
Loud noise.
talking,
Okay.
chatting, and the phone noise.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I think that, I think that's just maybe temporary.
yeah,
It's something temporary. It's not
yeah,
permanent.
yeah. But I recently I trained myself to increase my endurance to let me feel more comfort.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, to
Okay.
suit this situation because the environment is cannot change very easily. But
Right.
I can change myself.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
when you're at work though, it's not quiet,
yeah,
right? I mean, well, maybe during the night shift it's quiet,
yeah,
but if you're working the day shift, it's noisy.
yeah,
Actually, it's like commotion. It's hustle and bustle everywhere.
And
right?
you can feel 100 miles.
Yeah, right, right. You hear so many voices every direction, and maybe at that time you're like, I just want solitude.
No,
Yeah, but at night, maybe it's quieter and peaceful, and you have time to, self-reflect and, figure out in your mind what's going on.
yeah, but I am. This is my work. I have to train myself to suit
Sure.
that.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
spend a lot of your, a lot of your time in your life at work,
yeah,
right? I mean, I know you have some free time. I mean, you get some days off sometimes, but I think the majority of your life is at the hospital.
yeah.
So,
And I
and
can
those,
say there's two to three time is in stay in the hospital, and another third, one third,
third,
yeah, one third
uh
is
huh,
do exercise.
yeah, yeah. So, but like if you're at the hospital, can you you can do exercise, especially if it's the night shift, if you're not busy.
Night shift I can do the exercise.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to stay in my office.
Oh, you can't leave.
I can't leave. But
Oh,
on night
okay.
on day shift I can I have a 2 hour break
Oh,
in the
okay.
yeah in
For
the
lunch.
for lunchtime. So
Okay.
I didn't eat lunch. I just go to gym to work
So
for
you can go to the gym and exercise.
yeah
But your hospital probably has steps too, right?
yeah.
So you can climb the steps there.
But it's a lot of people.
Oh, it's more crowded. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
yeah,
but it's good. It's good that you have time to go out, get out of the hospital for a couple hours. You have 2 hour break. You can get away from it.
yeah. And when I finished my work, they work. If I go back home early, I
Uh
will
huh.
do an extra exercise.
At home at night.
Not at home, just
Oh, at the gym.
not at gym. Maybe tennis, play tennis.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're an avid tennis player now, right?
Yeah,
Because you are a champion.
yeah. I can find my golden medal.
Where's
I
your
want to show you,
Yeah,
but I
you were gonna
forgot.
show me your gold medal you won.
Maybe next time. This time I will waste your time to find that golden
That's
medal.
okay. Yeah, yeah, you can find your gold medal and show
Yeah,
us next time you come on stage.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because you
Mm,
won so the people in the audience can know that you won a tennis tournament. You got first place.
yeah.
Yeah, in a tennis tournament. So, and you haven't been playing tennis that long, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe under a
Oh,
year,
mm, almost 1 year.
almost a year. Okay,
Yeah.
so you've been
But
playing tennis almost a year, and you already won a tennis tournament in Chengdu.
yeah, but I trained very hard because my coach said that I never met a person who play tennis very quickly just for 1 year can
Okay,
play
okay.
this.
So your coach said they've never met somebody who could learn to play tennis so quickly,
Yeah,
right?
because I consistent to train myself.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah,
That's good because you have lots, and this is a situation where you have lots of willpower.
yeah,
You have lots of willpower. You want when you were practicing tennis, you were telling yourself, "I want to be the best tennis player I can be."
yeah. But even sometimes I will feel, feel frustrated. How can I do that better? I
Sure,
want,
you put a lot of pressure on yourself, right?
yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
sometimes I will feel, mm, should I give up?
like you
But
feel like you're failing.
yeah, but next second I say no. Don't say give up. Don't say that thing.
No,
Keep
don't
push
that.
yourself.
Yeah, don't that. Those words should not be in your vocabulary,
Yeah, yeah,
right? Give
yeah,
up should not be in your, or I quit. Those words should not be in your vocabulary.
yeah.
So you
You're
need
right.
to you need to take those and rip them up and throw them away.
Yeah,
Don't study those words.
Yeah, my dictionaries never appear one negative
Okay, good.
vocabulary.
Yeah, you want to stay away from negative vocabulary words. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes we need those, but to live a positive life, we need to
yeah,
stay positive.
yeah. I
Just
want,
ask
yeah.
Peter. Peter will tell you.
I want
Peter
to,
works hard to stay positive every day.
yeah. I'm trying to keep myself immersed all the positive energy.
Good. It takes practice. It's something if you haven't done it a lot in the past, it takes practice, and it's something that you have to just think about every day.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I also want myself to be more independent. I don't want rely
I
on somebody to control my emotion.
I think you're pretty independent, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I try to be more independent.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So
because
you,
sometimes other the words from other one said will control your mind, will
I get it.
influence you, will influence
Sure.
your emotion. But
So
I think that will decrease my energy.
yeah, yeah. If people say some negative or some critical words to you, you just have to let this go in this ear and come out this ear, and
Yeah,
not and don't let it go camping in your brain.
yeah,
No, don't let it go camping in your brain, because if you let those negative words start to camp inside your brain, you're gonna start to really doubt yourself.
yeah.
So you
No
just have to
doubt.
let it go in here and go out here, and not let it bother you.
Yeah, and I think in a romantic relationship, women's should be more independent.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. They should try to be independent,
Yeah, because
right?
sometimes because of, I think because of the hormone, women's are more emotional.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sometimes
It's
they will lose control.
sure. It's. I think it's common knowledge that
Yeah,
women are more emotional than men.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I think it's not good. It's not good for a romantic relationship.
sure. But women have more things going on in their body. They have lots of hormones
Yeah,
that are moving around, and a lot of women have that one time a month where their hormones are just going crazy.
yeah,
And when that time of month comes up, maybe they're a little moody or cranky, or
yeah,
their moods go up and down. That is, I think, common, and it's hard, I think, to control that.
yeah. But once, if you yelled your partner once, the next time you also want to yell
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
But
sure.
I think as the time pass by, I think everyone will lose the patience.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that men don't understand. Most men don't understand what women go through with their hormones and their emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, men don't have to go through that.
Yeah, but I think it's like a training to train yourself to let yourself be more independent
Sure.
to don't lose control about your
Right.
emotion, your maybe don't too moody.
Right.
Because when you feel too sensitive about anything, such as you are you don't trustworthy your partner, you want to check
Right.
his phone, you want to check his some social media,
Right. Right.
did him flirt with
Yes. Yeah.
some and
Yeah. Who's?
another ladies.
Yeah. Is he talking to some other girls?
Yeah,
Uh
but
huh.
when you do this, you don't feel happy.
Right. Right. Yeah. That has to do with trust.
Yeah,
And if you don't trust that person, it can cause you a lot of emotional problems.
yeah, but if you train yourself to not care about that,
Yeah.
you need to independent. Don't rely on anybody
Right.
to put all your emotions on anybody.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Rely only on yourself,
Yeah, yeah. And
right?
to let yourself become a better one.
Right.
Such as
Def-
I'm Lorena. I want to train myself be a better Lorena.
yeah. You want to be the best Lorena you can be.
Yeah. So your energy is just all around yourself and to do something good for yourself.
Sure.
And
And I
yeah,
think that's important.
yeah. And also, if you already in a relationship, not just about romantic relationship, about friend relationship,
A friendship.
friendship, yeah,
Yeah.
friendship, or another family members, or
Oh,
yeah,
family relationship.
yeah. Mm, but mm, I think the reality is everyone is alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should let yourself enjoy the as I said that in solitude,
Right.
because
Yeah.
at the last everyone will die.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone will leave you.
Unfortunately, everybody is going to leave you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you let yourself rely on too many other ones, you won't feel happy.
Right.
Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. So it's okay to have good, close relationships with those people, but you don't want to rely on them too much.
yeah.
Yeah. Rely on only yourself.
Yeah, I think this is my opinion about emotional health.
Sure. It's
Yeah,
important.
yeah. So
Right.
nowadays, I will train myself to be more independent and to be train myself be health about my physical and mental.
Both. Yeah. Physical and mental.
Yeah,
And when you do physical health, like you said, for example, you gave us the example when you run in the morning, the steps, after you
yeah,
take the shower and stuff, you just feel like a totally different person,
yeah,
right, than before.
yeah. I I hardly to feel tired recently.
Okay, good.
Yeah, even I work for a long time, the entire
Yeah,
day. But I
many hours.
yeah, but I can feel I have a lot of energy
You have more energy
and
now.
more energy. Yeah,
Okay.
I barely feel tired.
Okay, that's good. That means the exercising that you're doing, the steps, along with the afternoon exercise that you're doing, is working.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
some of my colleagues can understand. After your work, why you still have a lot of energy to go to the gym?
Yeah.
I just want to go home to lay on the sofa and
Sure. I
play
understand.
my phone.
I yeah, that's everybody's different, you know. Everybody has different energy levels and different
Yeah,
motivation, different passions. Your passion, you have a passion. You're very passionate about your physical health and your mental health. When you have that passion, it motivates you and you don't have time to be tired.
yeah, and my schedule is also very tight, and
Yeah,
I even arrange every hour to have an important things to finish.
right.
Yeah,
But the key difference that you've made in your life recently, if you ask yourself, is you decided to get up 1 hour earlier in the morning.
yeah. So I can get
That made a big difference in your life.
yeah, and I can get an extra hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And a lot of people ask me why I wake up so early in the morning, and it's exactly the same way. I could sleep later if I wanted to, but I like to get up early because I feel like I have more time to do things that I want to do.
yeah. You know that the sleep time, the average sleep time is maybe 8 hour for everyone is
Yeah,
good. But
yeah.
for me, 6 to 7 deep sleep time
Uh-huh.
is enough.
Yeah, yeah, me
Yeah,
too. I don't sleep 8 hours.
yeah,
I can't sleep I can't sleep 8 hours even if I could. I usually sleep 6 to 7 hours. My body's used to that, and that's acceptable for my
yeah,
body. I can operate during the day just fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so 6 to 7
Same.
hours for me. Some people say, oh, they need 8 or 10 hours.
Yeah. But for me, it's enough.
Yeah,
So I decided to reschedule my timetable. Now
good.
I feel very content about
Hmm.
my schedule, and
Yeah,
I feel every day I feel fulfillment.
sure. And if
Yeah.
people ask you, if your colleagues ask you how do you have so much energy, you can tell them, okay, I made some changes in my life recently, and I get up 1 hour earlier in the morning and do some exercises, and you can tell them you can do the same thing if you want, and you
I,
don't.
I already told them, but they think they can't do that. They don't understand why I do that. Why I do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just not motivated enough. Maybe something, they just don't feel like they don't have a reason to do it. Sometime maybe something will click in their mind and they'll figure out that, oh, maybe I should start changing my lifestyle.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, and you don't have to buy expensive memberships at gyms. Most of us live in communities and we all have steps,
Yeah.
right? So you don't have to start out running up the steps or jogging up the steps. If you're too tired, you can just walk up the steps.
Yeah.
It's
I didn't,
okay.
yeah, I didn't cost a lot of money on exercise. I just
Yeah.
want to find some free way to to
Yep.
exercise.
And
Yeah.
the people who are just starting out, but you're a healthy person before that, but maybe some people feel they're not so healthy right now. Maybe they don't want to start out, walking up 20 flights. Maybe they can start out with just five.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
this week or for 2 weeks, they can do five flights of steps.
Yeah.
Then next week, they can increase it to 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can slowly work up to 20,
Yeah. They can
right?
set a milestone when they finish that.
Right.
Everything is hard at the beginning.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it will get easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no pain, no gain.
Yeah.
We
No
have
pain,
that
no
saying,
gain.
no pain, no gain. So
Yeah.
if you're not feeling any pain, then you're not really gaining a lot.
Yeah.
So sometimes exercise is painful, and it's unfortunate it's painful, but it's part of exercising.
Yeah. The key is is to insist on that.
Right. You have to be yeah, you right, you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Good. Any questions?
No, no
Oh,
extra
wow. Well,
questions. I talk a lot.
no, well, no, you did talk a lot, but you shared a lot of very useful information. You gave us a lot of advice to a lot of people in here.
Yeah.
So that's good. A lot of people gives them something to think about,
Mm.
right? So
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Thank you so much for coming on stage, and I'm glad that you're feeling better and you're out of the hospital and you're back to normal or almost normal,
Yeah.
and you are on the road to being a very healthy person, both mentally and physically,
Yeah.
right? So if
Yeah.
anybody has any questions, you know, she's a doctor. Everybody, she can tell
Mhm.
you.
Okay. Maybe anybody can send me a private message.
Yeah,
I can help
yeah.
you.
But this is the situation, everybody. Do as she says, not as she does. Because if you're in the hospital, you don't want to escape at night. Okay, everybody,
Yeah.
don't follow her example that
Don't do
way.
that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks again. Have a nice night and have a good day tomorrow, Lorena. It's nice
Okay.
talking to
Thank you,
you.
Todd. Nice to meet
Okay.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, Lorena is a doctor for those that haven't met her before. And obviously, she has made some lifestyle changes, decided to wake up 1 hour earlier in the morning. I've been doing that for a long time. I wake up early every morning around 6 a.m. I don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. If I didn't want to. I could sleep later. But I like to wake up early. I like to start my day early. The sun's coming up, and I think that life is short. Life is short, so I want to sleep. For me, sleep is overrated. Yeah, I don't need to sleep that often. I can sleep 6 to 7 hours a day, and that's okay. I don't need a lot of sleep. My body doesn't need a lot of sleep. And you know what? I just feel like someday when I die, I can sleep forever. Now I want to get up. I want to enjoy my life. Why I can, and I just I want to take advantage of every hour I can, because you know what, we don't live forever. So I like to take advantage of every hour that I can. That's why I wake up early, and I'm just used to it now. And drink lots of water too. Lorena didn't tell you that, but yeah, you should drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. So that's our topic tonight.